Good afternoon, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. Wendy here. I'm a Stampin' Up independent. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator living in Narberth, Pembrokeshire, Wales. So I had to get a drink. It's been so hot and everything dries it out today. It's can't complain. It's nice, but I'm just so hot. Right. High tide. H is for high tide. That's this week's letter, and this is among some of my firsts that I bought when I joined Stampin' Up, because it's a scene builder, and I really do love doing scenes. Right, we'll see now if this works, because this will be my fourth attempt, and you can see by my hands why. Got covered in it, but I'm not using quite dark. I'm using today Seaside Spray. I thought, right, Wendy, you might not get in too much of a mess with that. Right, what this is, it's a piece of A4 cut in half, scored in half again, and that's your card base. Always give that a bit of an extra crease so that it lies flatter then. Now this is what I'm going to use as a topper. It's 19 centimetres by 10.5 centimetres, I hope. 10.5, yes. So it just fits nicely over there. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave the I'm not going to do the scoring yet. I'm going to leave that until the end, because I got in such a mess earlier. Because what it is, when you're stamping it, when you fold it, it's like a concertina. So when you stamp in, then it's harder to stamp because, well, it's popping back up at you. The one thing I do say though is keep the circles. As you can see, I've done 4 today. Keep the circles because they are 2 inches, I think, with my ruler. No, they're 2 3/4. Yeah, something like that. But they would. Some people, well, not some. A lot of people do artist trading cards, but there are also people out there that do artist trading coins. So keep them, because they might come in handy just for that little project that you'd be wanting to do, but you know, it's one of those things you were going to but you didn't, so keep them. Right, now then we'll get onto the stamping, shall we? Enough blabber, Wendy. Right, now then, this lighthouse here is a 2-step stamp. And this is the first one. You can tell it's the first one because it's got a bobbly hat on. So the one with the bobbly hat goes first, and then this one then is the one that goes on top of it. Right, now then. Always check your block and have a tissue handy, I was going to say, but Wendy hasn't got a tissue handy, is she? Oh, there it is right in front of me. I tell you, it's not my day today, is it? Oh my word. Right. Put it all on there. Block is clear. I'll stand up now because that's there. But what I was going to say is, well, I forgot to say that if you want to put a little bit extra, if you want to put a sentiment or something on here, you can move the circle further over if you like. So that you can do it your own size. You know, if you want a bigger hole or a smaller hole, well, that's entirely up to you. But what I will say is cut one of these and keep it as a pattern, because believe me, today I have had lots of patterns, and if I hadn't have lots of tries of doing this, if I didn't have this pattern, then I don't think I'd have got this far today. I think everything would be wrong. Right, so that's all stamped. Don't forget to check where your score line is so you're not stamping to that. I'm going to put it up there a bit. Try to make sure you've got a stamping mat or something so that there's a little bit of spring to it then. That's better. Right, that's the first one. I'll get on to the second one now, the one without the wobbly hat. And these are, because these are photopolymer stamps, they're quite easy to line up, but you still got to be careful. So you can look through them and try and find the points that all looks right. And go for it. Let's see now then. Not too bad, is it? Sometimes you can get it right, but if that's all that's going to go wrong with this card, then I tell you, I am very happy. I really will be very happy. Right, now then, what I want to do now is the sand, and it's only the Seaside Spray I'm using of this card. I am tending to like monochrome cards. When I first joined Stampin' Up, I thought, yeah, I'm going to do, just one colour cards and that's it. But then I saw the colours and I couldn't resist. Right. I'm using, because what they do, they use it that way round, but I'm going to use it this way round because I like that little bit of slope off. So, that there. Just giving you a base, but that's not what I wanted to do. I hope you've had a lovely day today and everybody in your family is safe and well. Where's that gone? Oh, see. Yes, we've had a bit of sunshine here today, but we've had a few clouds in the sky. The last few days it's been cloudless. There's been no clouds at all in the sky. Right, now what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to, if you see what I'm doing, I'm just dabbing. And it doesn't matter if that goes over the line, because when you fold it, even though you're folding it, rather, you can still see a bit of it, which it'll be quite nice just to see that little tiny bit. Right, now I'm going to put a few more up there. And what I'm going to do as well is, what I didn't do earlier, I didn't stamp this bit. So I thought, well, while I'm here, if I stamp this bit, just go along, carry on going across. Go as high as you want to, really. I mean, it is nice to have a little bit of a slope if you can, but everybody to themselves. Everybody's different, aren't they? So this one we won't. I've got this silicone sheet underneath because that saves it getting on the on my stamping mat. Another one of those things that I need to buy is a new stamping mat. This was a big one, I cut it in half for some reason, I don't know why. So here we are. Not too bad, a little bit of a smudge, but we can cover that over. Now then, another reason why I do this one first as well. Little birds. Constantly checking the block to see if it's okay. Yeah, and if you double stamp these, then it looks like there's more than 3 birds there. Here we go. And you cover up the mob. Well, sort of, you do. Right, the reason is, well, that when you've done the front bit, bring it back. Where's my card gone now? Oh, dear. Right, bring your cards back. Turn the mat round, Wendy. Right. Then lay it on top of your card. Oh no, do that. I should have done that before, shouldn't I? Oh well, never mind. We'll do it this way now. Right, so what you do here then, fold that in. That back out itself. I think I've done that the wrong way round, but I can easily do that differently. Go that way. Ooh. And that way. Let's see. Yeah, that goes in. That's the one. Goes in, and that goes out. Because these two pieces here, this is what's going to sit on the front of your card. Right, now the card. Now as I fold those pieces in, check my card's the right way round, I can place it there where it's going to go on my card, and just very, very lightly, very lightly, just draw, just draw a thin pencil line around it, because then you know that's the area you're going to stamp in. Sorry, me drinking Coke again. Now then, this is what we use as a C stamp. And what I'm going to do, you know, when we were doing the front, we went all the way to the end, didn't we, on these pieces. So I'm going to do the same with the C. And then you see, gauge then how far up you want your C to be. I think about there it'll be fine, but I will double check it before I take this stamp off my block. Because you see then, it'll go across. Do you know what I've done today with this stamping? Something doesn't like me today, but hey ho. Right, so there's that one done. That's clean now, isn't it? Now then we're going to have the birds now. And again, bring this back to see whereabouts the birds were going to go. And yes, check you've got them the right way round as well, because guess who did them upside down one day? Yeah, there we go. Right, you can do it like we did with the C and the other birds. Stamp once and then stamp again. Just checking my block again. Yeah. Yeah, we've got a whole flock of them this time, haven't we? Right. Now there was I'll do that afterwards. Oh, the moon. Moon in the grass. Who's at my moon? The moon has gone through, no, one of the blocks that I lost earlier with the moon on it. Now we could bring this back again. Line it up to see where you want the moon to go. The moon could go check the block. The moon could go around there. Here we go. Now what we're going to do is put that there. This is a type grass. Grass. I always like to put a bit of grass in because it gives a little bit of movement, movement to the image. You can almost feel the sea breeze blowing through the grass, can't you? They're not called grass. What are they called? I can't think now. But right, now then I can show you now here as well what I meant earlier on. You see, when I stamped, it springs back up, so you really don't want to be stamping on a folded concertina thingy. Just put a few bits here and there. Yeah, it's not too bad, is it? Because I like making mistakes because then you can tell how I fix them, or try and see how I try and fix them. Right, leave that sit for a bit. And then made a mistake earlier again doing this. Put that there. Right, now that I've got my what's this, about 1/4 inch I think it is, or 49, 50, yeah, it's about a centimetre wide I think it is. And it is lovely, and I use a lot of it. Now all these splidges on the inside, so we don't really matter about those. While I'm doing this, if you go onto my online store, I will leave a link in the description box below. There is today Stamping Up had brought out the retired stamp list, and there's some fantastic deals. The Everything Rosy medley, I think you've seen me use that quite a few times because I do like it. There's one now called Botanical Prints, and it's, I think the price was about £60 something, and you can now get it for £35, I think it is. Don't quote me on that, but like I said, go over and have a look on my website. I can't find my eraser now either. Oh well, never mind. Right, so put them. I always like to give it a little bit of a squeeze. Well, you're also helping to burnish the score lines. Oh, come on, you come off just now fine. There we are, there's one. I have got a pokey tool somewhere, but again, one that's got lost. Right, best thing to do is do one at a time, line it up the best you can, all the way up. Oh, come on. This is where I should have maybe used some wet glue. Bring that along there, turn it over. Oh, come on. So what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to get it as close to the edge as I possibly can. Oop, oh bother. Come on. Right. Gotcha. One way or another. Should be signature, I don't want to hear me squalling. Right, and that gives you your finished card. And what you could do then, you could put the sentiment in the middle, or maybe you've got, I don't know, no, that doesn't fit there. I should have brought it over a bit, but that's a finished card, and I shall soon find my eraser. There's only a couple of little bits of spots there, and they come out, if you use, the sand rubber, you got white on one side and grey on the back, the other them. Use one of those and it'll get rid of all of these, but please wait for it to dry before you start rubbing, because if you don't, it'll just smear on you. Right, well, thank you very much for listening to me waffle along, and if you have any questions or you're not sure about anything, please message me below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you, bye.